this is Bright Wolf, and I am here again. I'm decided to do a subject on channeling and go deeper into the subject today. So I hope you don't mind me. I am still having my dinner, and thought I would make a video on the subject of magical channeling and what that entails. Okay, so. I'm sorry about it. Noodles are really good. So, I wanted to talk about magic symbolism and channeling your magic symbols and how that will actually allow you to contact higher forces and actually get in touch with your gods. A lot of channeling can be a guide. People have guides or angels. You can get in touch with the angel Michael, or you can get in touch with an old god from a past life, an old guide. You might have someone that has jumped with you through many lives and is helping you out as your soul progresses on the path that is of light. So channeling can actually bring on the part of a spirit or the part of a really awesome angelic or even an extraterrestrial energy that can help you with your art, or can help you with music, or can help you with completing an obstacle in your life, and you actually need some magical influence. So I guess what I'm trying to say is guides can come in from different parts of the tree, the tree of life, and in the Jewish Kabbalah, or the Kabbalah, there are different levels on the tree, and these energies have different pathways that you can connect with in different chakras in your own chart, in your own life, that relate to these certain guides, and they can actually come through, and you can actually draw on power and even actually psychically communicate with another spirit in a parallel universe, or another energy that is just vibrating to what your purpose is in this life. So yeah, you don't have to be biased when it comes to being a man or woman. You can channel a female energy if you're wanting to do some more creative or esoterical work. You can channel, goddess. Goddesses are really good if you're working with rivals. You can use wisdom, female wisdom a lot. It actually helps in battle mentality when it comes to sorting out issues, even if it's at the workplace and you're using a magic in that form. You can channel gods, which will give you more masculine energy, using their fire to emit a more powerful result when it comes to your strength, and using the masculine, the yin, in your channeling, and in your life and what your purpose is. Channeling can be anything from channeling a musical deity or a creative force to actually physically channeling an astral projection of an entity, whether that be extraterrestrial. I personally have channeled, meetings with the small greys, the aliens. I've seen the astral projection of small aliens, alien greys in my room when I was younger, and that was the result of using a magic symbol. Having a really large magic symbol on my door, I think brought them through to my dimension easier. They use it as a skipping stone or a jumping gateway to get through. So yeah, I'm just wanting you guys to take a second to really appreciate that you are made of crystals. Your brain is made of crystals. You are exactly like a radio or a TV. You can pick up signals and vibrations in the universe, and there's a lot of positivity out there that you there's a lot of real powerful energy that is willing to help anyone with purpose. Can be, as I said, it can be past life stuff. You really need to do homework in this life, because the way it works with reincarnation is you may be experiencing something right now, and you may feel that you're becoming to a point where we are progressing technologically, and humanity is coming to a point where we're becoming aware of outer space travel, and we are remembering some of the ancient techniques, some of the ancient Canaanite techniques and pre-Sumerian magic that was available to us, whether you're from African descent, whether you're from Māori descent, whether you're from Aboriginal descent, whether you're from Celtic descent. We had all this technology, and not only that, we had understanding of vibration and crystals. The whole of Atlantis was built on a Kundalini structure, and crystals were used to amplify just psychic energy, and technology was a jump start for our spiritual abilities. So if you're wanting to channel something, it can be anything from a grounding thing like martial arts, or something physical, rock climbing, to something like playing the violin, or playing the guitar, or learning to paint, learning to just do a double flip on the trampoline. But these things really do help you channel physical techniques. So the thing, sorry, I skipped ahead. The thing with past lives is that sometimes they don't work in the way you think they will. Past lives can be, you can be experiencing something right now and then flip back in your next life to actually experience something that happened in primordial, pre-Bronze Age, ancient, medieval past life. You can jump back and actually experience what it was like to be a human who was still trying to master fire and fight off dinosaurs and giant saber-toothed tigers. It's not always just straightforward. You're not just going through future. In other dimensions, time and space does not matter, and you experience things in an introspectual way. So the path you choose now helps you to experience what experiences you want to achieve, and channeling can sometimes help you achieve the vibration that you want to kind of sit at as a soul, as a spirit. Animals can help you. I channel animals all the time. I channel an eagle when I want insight. I channel a lion when I want someone to back me up. And of course, you all know I channel the wolf. That's my main. The wolf to me is knowledge and wisdom, patience. So to me, the wolf is important. So you have your animal guides, you have spirit guides, you have extraterrestrial guides, you have guides that are actually living your life and on another planet somewhere in a parallel dimensionality, density, vibration, and experiencing things from another species. So you could be a blue person right now, learning things from that spectrum, and actually be two halves of a soul. You could be an extraterrestrial from a really high vibration that has come down into a human experience to understand certain things that you didn't pick up in that life, or to have more empathy for unevolved species of emotional evolving individuals and people. So channeling is something you do, you breathe. You have a functionality in how you set up your foundation. You have a foundation in your mentality, and you set up your magic symbols. You do rituals, and you each day, and as you channel your guides, the right person will come through as you activate your middle pillar technique and your middle pillar energy. You will activate your armor, your astral armor. You will activate your color spectrum aura, and you materialize the tools you work with. And as you work with your energy foundations, you will set up the right planetary symbolism for the astral planet you want to access, and you can tune in to things, people you want to channel, whether that's your solar body or whether that's a solar guide, whether that's a lunar god that you're trying to astrally connect with so that you can understand. And channeling is just the act of tuning in to something deeper in your psychic that needs to be released through your planetary numbers and your vibration. You need to tune into what's really going on, whether you have an issue, seeing things in the way they really are. So if you've got like an issue about like something you've done with your mum, and you're worried about like getting to class on time, I mean that's a mercurial planet, so you're worried about like the mentality of everything. And then it's also like whether that, I don't know what type of class that is, but if it was a creative class, that's the lunar planet coming in. And then you've also got Uranus, which is the communication. So you've got about 3 planets, and you need to understand like the subtleties of understanding in a depth astrology, and using tools to channel your awareness of actually what the occult offers you to actually help unfold in your personal lives, because we're all light workers and we're all here to really strengthen each other. Get in touch with Mother Earth, and to really send love out to our brothers and humanity, and our sisters, and the female energy on this planet, the masculine energy, to the youth, to the elders, basically to everyone, basically to your friends and the people that have raised you and have brought you into this community. I believe that it's about being open, and yet, not letting too many tigers into the village. I believe that there is more positivity out there than there is negativity. The negativity is more vicious because it's actually more vulnerable, and the world is controlled by 1%. So if 1% has occult knowledge and they're channeling negativity for selfish reasons, then what if all the people that are spiritual, all the light workers, the crystal children, magicians, witches, they all channeled positivity, and we started to really change the Kundalini that is currently confused on this planet. There's so much beautiful soul energy to be harnessed. I believe that we are awakening to the goddess on this planet again. I believe that the Tree of Life is calling forth us to really speak out, to really understand what the ancients were teaching, understanding symbolism. There's so much out there. There's a rumor that what do you call it? It's lost my mind. It's lost from my mind. The Stonehenge. Stonehenge was actually, it wasn't a solar calendar to see where the lunar and the solar kind of positions were at different times of the year in annual calendar. It was actually a table for giants, and that the myths about the round table were actually about giants sitting at the round table, and King Arthur was actually fighting a lot of these giants, and he was clearing some of the Nephilim off the earth and some of the giants, and to get into his club, he had to actually be able to, as a knight, some of the tasks were to kill giants. I think that the giants came in from the Mars planetary energy or the Jupiter energy. There apparently was a planet in between Jupiter and Mars that had such a large density that the people from that planet of origin were huge, and they came and jumped from Mars to Earth, and I believe that's how we integrated with the masculine energy. This planet was actually a feminine energy. We were quite ethereal and fairy-like, and our magic was actually it didn't need to have so much power behind it. It was really strong like the water. I mean, the occult symbolism is hidden everywhere. You look at the e-sign and the internet and the circle going around it, that's Saturn. They reckon Saturn is where they're bouncing off a lot of their matrix energy to try and misdirect a lot of frequencies that would and hinder people from awakening spiritually. There is technology out there. We are starting to grow as a civilization. The government has technology that rivals a lot of other planets at the moment. Not rivals, but it's coming into their kind of technological range. We're starting to we can step into other frequencies and other dimensions. UFOs have been around for ages. We have magnet type technology that can pinpoint and disable UFOs when they zap into our dimension, already out there in space, weapons. So we've really got to understand, wake up and not jump around the subject and actually be direct with what's going on. And not only that, we've got to diagnose the situation on planet Earth and become aware of how powerful we actually are. And as I said, you will each have a flame that you can channel. You just need to sit there and meditate each night and start to do ritualistic channeling, and you may even get someone to talk right through your body, and also definitely channel your chakras and put protection magic up. Practice protection magic, because it's the one thing that's going to really clear your aura, clear your frequency, and allow you to help other people who want to advance spiritually. That's all from me. I'm Bright Wolf. Cheers, peace, love, and light.